Hello, I'm Eleonora Moro and I work as a researcher for E3G, which is a climate change think tank based in Brussels. For the next few minutes, I will be talking to you about the Horizon Europe Cities mission as an example of an EU policy that incorporates practical insights from social sciences and humanities. This draws on a discussion we had on this topic during a masterclass as part of the Energy Shifts project. For those that are not familiar with the Horizon Europe Cities mission, I'm going to start off giving some brief background. The Horizon Europe Cities mission, or more specifically as it's known, the Climate Neutral and Smart Cities mission, is one of 5 missions under the Horizon Europe programme, which is the EU's Research and Innovation Framework programme. These missions are designed to solve some of the world's biggest challenges and provide an inspiration and a sense of direction to the various public and private research and innovation stakeholders. The Climate Neutral and Smart Cities mission sits alongside missions on climate change adaptation, cancer, healthy oceans, and soil health. And the specifics of all of these missions are still being decided by the Commission. But the cities mission that I'm talking about today has a proposed aim to achieve 100 climate neutral cities by 2030 by and for the citizens. And this last part of the title is key in ensuring social science and humanities insights are incorporated. The cities mission process is still in the initial drafting phase, but it proposes to revolve around a climate city contract that would be negotiated for each city, but all following a standard pattern. This is proposed to be developed using a multi-level co-creation process involving various stakeholders to establish a document that sets out targets, strategy, action plan, stakeholders, responsibilities, and priorities for achieving a climate neutral city. The idea is for this to be a live document that adapts to changing priorities. And the focus of this climate city contract would be on horizontal stakeholder engagement instead of top-down. The 100 cities that would be involved in this mission, once they are identified, aim to be well distributed throughout the Union, with a minimum number of cities per member state across all different preparedness levels to shift to climate neutrality. Cities are expected to work together through this mission in 2 ways. The first is a clustering of cities that are participating in the mission and have similar challenges to learn and create economies of scale by working together. And the second is by teaming with cities that are not in the mission for other cities to be inspired and replicate the solutions proposed. A lot is still to be defined in the cities mission process, and the Commission is currently defining the details of how this mission will be implemented in practice. But the Commission should continue to take into account the practical insights from social sciences and humanities that have been presented in the previous web training, including, for example, firstly, the contextual sensitivity. So this practically in this case would mean ensuring engagement with each city, and the climate city contract takes into account cultural, historic, geographic, and local conditions. Secondly, on focusing on ensuring a good process, the Commission has already taken good initial steps in this direction, but this needs to continue to be a priority. Third, allowing the city authorities a degree of flexibility in meeting the city mission objectives, as their closer physical proximity to the people impacted by any changes means they are more able to engage in any complexities from implementation. And finally, institutionalizing a comprehensive notion of citizen engagement with climate policy. The Commission has again already made good steps in this direction with the Climate City contract and should continue to use that principle to guide the work.